Maharashtra is the worst hit state in the country, and after a sudden spike of over 6,000 cases in the last 3 days, Maharashtra on Monday has reported 5,210 new cases. A slight decline there, but situation still very much alarming. Currently, Amravati district and 5 other districts are under complete or partial lockdown. On Monday, a day after Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray gave 8 days ultimatum to citizens before deciding on a lockdown, fines worth 28 lakh rupees was collected for no masks from Mumbai alone. Efforts are underway to tackle the case rise in the city. The financial capital has reported 760 new cases and 4 deaths on Monday. BMC Commissioner Iqbal Singh Chahal has said that the next 10 days will be crucial. He added that officials are keeping a close eye on the enforcement of norms. The COVID crisis has also struck the Uddhav cabinet, with senior NCP leader, Minister Chhagan Bhujbal, testing positive for COVID-19. Almost 60% of ministers from the Aghadi government have contracted COVID-19 so far. With coronavirus cases on the rise in the city of Mumbai, here are the steps being taken to ensure that there is a control in the number of cases that are being reported. For starters, those who are flouting norms of not wearing masks, there will be strict action taken against them. They will be prosecuted, and there's a lot more checking now on the streets of Mumbai. To ensure that there are no fresh COVID clusters that emerge, buildings which have reported more than 5 cases will be immediately sealed off by the administration. Also, I was talking about a lot more checking on the ground. There will be marshals now who will be deployed at local train stations and in the trains to ensure that everyone on board these local trains also wear masks. There's also going to be several raids which will take place in halls, in clubs and restaurants to ensure that all norms, including social distancing norms, are being maintained. There's a worry over the variants of coronavirus, and that's why there's compulsory quarantine now for anyone who returns from Brazil because of the Brazil variant. Testing also will be increased, particularly in parts of Mumbai where there has been a surge in cases. There, they will ensure that there is more aggressive testing also by the administration. And here's what BMC Commissioner Iqbal Singh Chahal had to say with regards to the situation currently in Mumbai and the fact that new variants are perhaps driving the surge.
Yes, it's a matter of great concern, especially in our Vidarbha, in Amravati, in Buldana and Yavatmal. It has been established by our experts that a new strain, a mutant virus is very infectious, and that's why a lot of cases are coming up. In fact, we are surprised that in a small district like Amravati, which is just 15% of population of Mumbai, they have 600, 700 cases a day, and their positivity has gone beyond 10%. Our positivity is 5.6% only. So this is a cause of great concern, and the impact cannot be ruled out in Mumbai also. But right now, we have moved from about 530 cases to about 800, 900 cases, which is not a large increase, considering another factor that we opened local trains from 1st of February, and 45 lakh people started traveling in these trains. And last 3 weeks now, we have got some addition of cases because of that also. But all said and done, we have to be very cautious, we have to be very careful, and we will leave no stone unturned to ensure that we don't get into a problem.
Mustafa Sheikh is joining us live from Mumbai with more details on this. Mustafa, as the BMC Commissioner just said, you know, the next 10 days will be very crucial for Maharashtra in the fight against coronavirus. And that's why for now we're seeing a number of curbs, a number of restrictions in several districts of Maharashtra. Just break down for us what are the steps the administration has taken so far to control this spike in coronavirus cases.
Well, if you speak about Mumbai, there have been more marshals deployed. What the BMC is aiming at this point of time is that there are 14 days crucial time with Mumbai to avoid another wave. For that, people have to be disciplined. The administration is trying its best not to put in restrictions like night curfew, closing down the local trains for all, but at the same point of time when people are moving out, wearing masks, maintaining social distancing. This is something which has to be cooperated and effort with all the people who stay in the city of Mumbai, all the people who work in the city of Mumbai, and that is not an easy task. So BMC has taken that task upon them. They have set a target of fining 25,000 people each day in Mumbai to make sure that people are following following COVID protocol. The other important thing which has been done is that they have brought out a policy because most of the cases are coming from non-slum areas. If more than 5 cases are found in a building, in a residential complex, then the entire building will be sealed. This is to avoid contact. Now, what is important to understand is that whether Mumbai is dealing with a new strain of COVID-19 or not, this will be clear after result for 90 samples which have been sent to NIV. The results come in, and then we'll know whether the aggressive spread of COVID is because of the new strain or not. Till then, there has to be constraint, there has to be COVID protocol followed by everybody till the time the restrictions are not in place. So BMC is focusing on prevention. 8 days time given by Chief Minister. BMC is also on its toes. If the cases continue to rise, then the step of restriction lockdown may be taken in the city like Mumbai, as it has been taken in the 5 to 6 of Maharashtra. Back to you.
All right, Mustafa. So the focus right now is on ensuring people follow norms till we get a sense of how bad the situation is. Perhaps if it gets worse in the next few days, we could see a relock of Mumbai as well. Mustafa, thank you for joining us with all those details.